Good morning, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be teaching you our Fundations lesson online. So we're going to start with our R-controlled vowels, and you should be able to see our poster just like we have in our classroom. And what we're going to do is I'm going to say it first, and then I want you to say it at home. Okay, so watch my little arrow, and the first R-controlled vowel is A-R, car, R. Now you say it. Good. O-R, horn, or. Now remember, the next three say the same sound, even though they're spelled differently. E-R, her, I-R, bird, and U-R, burn, Good. So anytime you see those, remember that you can think about our chart and remember what they say. R, or, and Okay, so our next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over our trick words. So I'm going to go ahead and change to show you our trick words. And here they are. We're going to go ahead and go to our unit, maybe. Oh, Mrs. Holman's going to move her screen up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to get to Unit 8. So I'm going to go ahead and look at Unit 8. And the word is would. What's the word? Would you please clean up your room? The next word is could. What's the word? Could you please wash your dishes? This is what Mrs. Holman says at home. The word is should. You say the word. Should you make me happy and clean up your mess? Yes. The word is her. What's the word? And remember, that has our ER sound, and it says So anytime you see that ER, it says The next word is over. What's the word? Good. The next word is number. What's the word? Number. Good. And we'll read them one more time. Read them with me. Would. Could. Should. Her. Over. Number. All right, nice job. So today we're going to talk about something called digraph blends. Remember, friends, a digraph is when two letters make one sound, but a blend is when we have consonants next to each other that blend together, but they still get their own sound. So we tap them out with two fingers instead of just one. So let's go ahead and go back to, see if I can go back this way. And we are going to be making some words with our digraph blend. So the first word I want to talk about is a very important word, everybody loves at school especially, is lunch. So when I am tapping out lunch, I want everybody to get your fingers up. We're going to tap out the word lunch first before I spell it. Lunch. All right, so when I spell that word lunch, I can drag up my and then that digraph at the end, like in chin. And then the word is lunch. Okay, so our digraph blend is this n, which is a consonant, and then that ch. So if I were to mark this up, I could draw a line under n, and then our CH. Okay, so that is called a digraph blend. We have our N and our Ch. Okay. I'm going to do it again with the word shrub. And I don't know if everybody's familiar with the word shrub, but a lot of times they're just like small plants, maybe in front of your house. Maybe you have like a bush. It's kind of the same thing as a bush. Okay, so let's see if I can just clear that. Oh, yes, that's how it works. Okay, good. The next word is shrub. We're going to tap it out. Get your fingers ready. Okay, our first sound, sh, ub, shrub. Okay, that first one, I have my digraph, sh. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my sh, ub, and then I have my b, shrub. Okay, so the word is shrub. My digraph is sh. My blend is r. So I have 3 consonants together to make the word shrub. Okay, nice job. So our word of the day today, let me go ahead and clear that, is the word shred. Okay, so I want you to think in your brain the word shred. And I want you to go ahead, let's tap it out first. What sound do you hear first? Shred. Okay, I want you to think. Tell me, even through the screen, what 2 letters make the sh sound? Did you say SH? Good. Sh. What letter do I bring up next? Tell me to the screen. See if you're right. Shr. And that blends together. And then shred. And then we have that d at the end. Shred, remember, means to rip or tear something apart. If I were marking this up, I would draw a line under sh and then a line under r to make that digraph blend. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is one more thing, and then I am going to ask you to find your dry erase board. Remember, I sent it home a while ago. If you don't have it, I'll give you time to get a paper. But the first thing we're going to review, friends, is our base word and our suffix. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of shred. And remember, we have been learning about the suffix letter S, and a suffix comes at the end of the word. Okay, so the first word that I want to go ahead and spell for you again is the word drums. Okay, so it has that blend, d, z, drums. Okay, so I want you to think in your brain, and I want you to tell the screen, what is that first sound that you can hear? D, d, d. There's my blend. There's the bell. Okay, drum. And then I have that z at the end, but we know it's a what? Did you say S? Yes, you are right. That's that suffix S to make the word drums. Very good. Okay, we're going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to have you get that dry erase board or a piece of paper. The next word that we're going to focus on is the word clam. And we're going to add that suffix at the end to make the word clams. Let's tap it out first. Am. Did you remember am is that glued sound? So I put down 2 fingers. Ams. All right, so let's go ahead. What do you hear first? K, like cat. K. And then our glued sound is down here, and it's clams. And what's my suffix? Did you say S? I hope you did. Okay, and the word is clams. All right, very good. So clam is my base word, and S is my suffix. We're going to do one more word before I have you get your dry erase. And the word is drops. She drops her lunch on the floor. Oh, I used lots of blends and digraphs in there. She drops her lunch on the floor. We're going to tap out drops first. D, r, op, s, drops. All right, let's get ready to spell. D, r. Make sure you're telling the screen how to spell it. Drop. And then there's our base word, but we need to add our suffix, S at the end, to make the word drops. Very good. Okay, now's the time to get a piece of paper and something to write with, or again, if you can find that dry erase board, you can go ahead and get that now. Okay, I'll give you just a second to do that. We're going to practice for our spelling celebration that will be on Friday. Okay. And let's see. Okay. If you need more time, make sure you pause Mrs. Holman's video. I'm going to give you 3 sounds to practice for our spelling celebration. I'm going to give you 3 words and 1 sentence. Okay, so let's get ready. Make sure you have your paper or your dry erase board. And remember, I am going to show you on my screen too, since we're just practicing. Okay. In your first box or on your paper, I want you to write the 3 letters that say unk, like in junk. And you can hear a couple of them, but the one is tricky. I remember it's kind of tricky and it's hard to hear, but I want you to think of that picture card, junk. Okay, go ahead and write that now. Mrs. Holman will pull it up. And if you did get it wrong, that's okay. Make sure you correct it though so you can make it right. Yes, and it's U-N-K, junk, unk. Okay, did you write U-N-K for unk? You can give the screen a thumbs up. Okay. Next word. Nope, Mrs. Holman lied. Next sound. Okay, now there are two letters or 1 letter and 1 digraph that make this next sound. Okay, and we haven't practiced this a lot, but we have practiced it on our sound cards. Okay, so the first letter that I want you to write is what letter says w, like in wind? Write the letter that says w, like in wind. Okay, did you say W? Nice. Now there's 1 more. Now I'm talking about a digraph. So the digraph, I want you to write the 2 letters that say w, like in whistle. W, like in whistle. 2 letters. Go ahead and write those now. And again, if Mrs. Holman's going too fast, you can pause me and I probably will end up having a silly face or something because every time it pauses, there's something silly. All right, so did you say WH? All right, yes. W and WH both make that W sound, and that will be on your spelling celebration. Okay, and now 1 more sound I'm going to give you, and I want you to write the 2 letters that say f, like in thumb. And remember, my tongue comes out when I'm making the sound f, like in thumb. And sometimes it makes a little bit of a harder sound like v, like in the. Okay, what 2 letters? And pause me if you need to. If I go too fast, that could happen. All right. And did you write the digraph TH? All right. If you did, kiss your brain. If you didn't, correct it and then kiss your brain. Okay, we're going to practice now 3 of our words that'll be on our spelling celebration. I'm going to just clear this, okay? And the first word is stuff. Can you please get your stuff off of the stairs? All right, so when I tap out stuff, write the sound that says t. There's my blend. St, stuff. S, t, off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and spell that. Remember, pause me if you need to. So I'm going to start with my blend. S, t, f. And what do we know about that letter F? Does it get a bonus letter? It does. So when we are writing stuff, we spell it S-T-U-F-F. It gets our bonus letter F. All right, the word is stuff. Go ahead and pause me if you need to again, but I'm going to just keep going, okay? And I'm going to give you another word, and the word is press. Please press the button on the elevator. S. And I'll do that again. S. Press. Okay, pause me if you need more time. S. And what do we know about that letter S when it comes after a short vowel sound? Do we get that bonus? Yes, we do. We get that bonus letter S to make the word press. All right. And our last word, and then we have one sentence we're going to practice. And we are going to spell the word pinch. Please do not pinch your brother or sister. Pinch. Let's tap it out. P. Inch. P. Inch. And it's got that digraph blend at the end. P. Inch. Pinch. Okay, if you need more time, pause me. P. Ch, ch. 2 letters make that ch sound. And that is our CH. And the word is pinch. Okay, make sure your word looks like my word. And we're going to get ready for our sentence before we are finished. Okay. And let's see if I can go back for my sentences. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to stay over here. We'll just stay with our words. Okay. The sentence is, and I want you to say it after me. Could Jill munch on her plum? Okay, say it with me. Could Jill munch on her plum? 6 words. Okay, first word, remember, we have our capital letter at the beginning. First word is could. Now, no, this is one of our trick words. So we can hear that k at the beginning. And remember, the letters we need to know by heart are O, U, and L, but we can hear that letter at the end, could. Okay. Make sure your could looks like my could. Could. Now, we should have a capital letter at the beginning of our sentence when we're writing our sentence. All right, make sure you can pause me if you need to. The first word was could. The second word is Jill. Now, Jill is the name of a person, so we know it has to be a capital letter because every person is important. That's why it's a capital letter. J. Ill. J. Ill. Could Jill. And now Mrs. Holman's are not capitalized, but you know that yours should be. Okay. J. L. What do we know about the letter L? It has a buddy. It has a bonus letter. Could Jill? Okay. Pause me if you need to. Could Jill munch? Which kind of means to eat, right? Munch. Ch. Munch. Munch. Okay, check yours with mine. Could Jill and we have that digraph, CH. Could Jill munch? Okay, make sure yours looks like mine, except of course you have capital C and a capital J. Could Jill munch on? Could Jill munch on her? Oh, it's got that new ER sound. Her. And then we have ER, one of those trick words. Could Jill munch on her? And the last word is plum, where we have a blend. P-o-um. 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 Could Jill munch on her plum? Read it with me. Could Jill munch on her plum? What goes at the end of our sentence? What goes at the end? I'm asking a question, so you need to put a question mark. All right. So nice job today, boys and girls. I can't wait to see you on Friday. I'd rather you be in class, but I will see you on Friday. And remember, all of these words are going to be on our spelling celebration, and that's in our packet that you can pick up at school. That's going to be outside or in the office with Mrs. Putaturo. Okay. So in case you can't, I'm going to go ahead and read those words to practice. The words are stuff, press, pinch, brags, vest. And then our sentences are, could Jill munch on her plum? And the second sentence is, where did the dog sniff some clams? All right. Well, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you on Friday.